Are you at a plateau now? Do you want to get better at pen spinning faster than you are right now? Maybe try these pen spinning challenges in this video, some of which you can do right now. If you don't already know your fundamentals, go watch one of my more general pen spinning videos and learn those before continuing onto this video. These challenges are great for beginners or even more experienced pen spinners, but you do have to know at least a handful of tricks already. Also, although all of these challenges can be applied to many tricks, links, and combos, I will also provide a list of linkages in order from easy to hard. At the end of this video, you can copy and try with this challenge. Now let's start with the challenges. Challenge number 1. Get a piece of paper or some small object and spin over that, covering it at all times. Credit for this one goes to Void. Choose anything to practice, a new trick, linkage you've been wanting to get more consistent in, or a combo you've been practicing. It can even be useful for recording to increase your execution and control at whatever you're doing. Excessive hand motion is a massive killer when it comes to pen spinning judging, and sometimes even if the raw material is super difficult, other points such as difficulty could be reduced because you really didn't execute it with that crazy hand of yours. The next challenge is to spin with a light mod, or even a pencil if you're up to the challenge. This one is not generally considered good for improvement. Check out my length versus weight video for more information on why, but it can be a fun and challenging way to get used to light mods. This one, you should really only practice linkages you're already familiar with, or combos you've already copied. Once you're able to spin well with a pencil, that really shows your dedication and proficiency. Not many others are willing to go through even if you're just spinning normally. Once you get better, you can try power tricks on pencils, and even technical linkage. Although I will say technical linkage are probably the hardest on light, short, skinny pens or pencils. The third challenge is probably a much more useful one when it comes to skill improvement and confidence with your execution in pen spinning, and that is the simple challenge of spinning faster. Of course, you should never sacrifice circular rotations for speed. This one is assuming you're already somewhat comfortable with executing the trick and just want some more confidence. Spinning faster increases the dexterity and precision needed for technical linkages, so when you go back to spinning at your normal speed, it will feel much more comfortable. Although you never really hear about speed and being considered in competition, the subcategory of speed was removed in the World Tournament judging in Round 1 2007, but spinning faster with good execution with technical linkages is definitely impressive and could earn you some control points. Just increase the speed over time until you feel somewhat comfortable, then increase the speed again until you reach your limit. Also, just know that you should be doing this to material that you're already somewhat slow in. At a later level, this can only really be applied to technical linkages, and speed is especially a problem with hypermodern linkages. Don't make speed your number one goal. This is just another way to practice harder material. The final challenge might be the most useful when it comes to actually improving at pen spinning, and that is doing the linkages continuously. This is when you practice a linkage but you aim to do it multiple times in a row without stopping, and your goal shall be to reach the highest number. Some of the best pen spinners say they practice like this, and I can say after practicing this way for power, I definitely noticed improvement when I practiced like this for technical linkages too. The most important factor for practicing is density. In other words, how many times you do the thing you want to improve it. Spinning continuously statistically has the most efficient way of maximizing number of repetitions in a short amount of time. Practice like this with linkages you can already do a couple times at least, and you'll see your consistency in that linkage skyrocket. And those were the challenges. Now let's go on to the linkages you can practice them on, starting from easy to hard in my opinion. You can also do any of these either palm up or palm down. And those were the linkages. Feel free to copy them by slowing down the video and using your eyes. If you're just about to ask for a tutorial for these, watch the pen sitting tutorial before commenting. Thanks for watching. See you next time.